Hey there, and welcome to Consult a Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's live stream, we're talking about Facebook Marketplace, how you can get started on making your first listing or doing a listing for your page or groups or anything else for that matter. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you're a member of the consulting crew, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please feel free to ask questions in the live chat, and if you're watching on the replay, go ahead, drop them down below, and I'll get right back to you as soon as possible. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and today we're doing a live Q&A on Facebook Marketplace. If you happen to see this morning's video, then you got to see the tutorial on how to do your very first listing, as well as delete listings or mark them as sold. In today's live stream, I am going to do a live demo as well as answer any questions you may have on the topic of today. If you have any questions on previous videos, go ahead, drop them into the live chat or into the comment section below if you're watching on the replay. All right. So here we are on Facebook Marketplace. If you've never used Marketplace, you're not sure where to find it on your Facebook, it's in this top row. It's the first to last. You can see here mine's highlighted in blue because I'm on the Marketplace. On the left-hand side, you've got a few different options for searching for items, as well as the option to list items and all the different filters and categories you can search in. So I'm going to click on create a new listing. When you do that, it brings you to the next screen, which has 4 options for you to choose from: listing an item to sell, vehicle for sale, home for rent or sale, as well as job openings. On the left-hand side, you have a section that says seller help, as well as your listings, and choose listing type. We're going to click on create a new listing. When you get in here, everything that you need to do is on this left-hand side. The right biggest portion here is the preview of what your listing is going to look like. The biggest section being the picture, and then the details of your listing on the right. So I'm going to add a picture just for this demo. I'm going to use the thumbnail for today's live stream. Nice and big picture there. You can now do photo uploads from your mobile phone. Underneath that, you have title, price, category, condition, description, and other options like product tags or SKU numbers. Underneath that, you have boost listing after publishing or hide from friends. You also have a nice little notice from Facebook on the guidelines for your listing. They're being public, seen by everyone on Facebook and off of Facebook. Items like animals, drugs, weapons, counterfeits, and other items that infringe on intellectual property aren't allowed on Marketplace. And you've got a button here to where you can see the commerce policy. We're going to scroll up and we're going to do the title, which is live demo of listing on Marketplace. Price $1, just for an example. You only have to type in a number, the $sign is automatically done. You can then select the category of your listing. And there's quite a bit of them. You've got antiques and collectibles, arts and crafts, auto parts, baby products, bag and luggage, books, movies and music, cell phone and accessories, clothing, shoes and accessories, electronics, furniture, healthcare and beauty, home and kitchen, jewelry and watches, miscellaneous, musical instruments, office supplies, patio and garden, pet supplies, sporting goods, tool and home improvement, toys and games, video games and consoles. This demonstration, I'm going to click on miscellaneous. Condition, we're going to select used fair because Facebook is used by many people and it's in fair condition. Now for the description, we're just going to put live demo of listing, if I could spell here, listing on Marketplace, listing will be removed after publish. Thanks for watching. Now, there's no product tags or SKUs that I want to add. I'm not going to boost the post. I'm not going to hide it from friends. As you can see here, everything I did on the left is now on the right. So you can see that everything that you've done looks just like this on the actual listing people will see. And click on next, brings you to the next tab on the left, and you can now select the location it's in, local pickup, or in this case, they now offer shipping. You have a section here for the shipping where you can designate all your information. You also have a tab on how it works right there on the right hand side of that box, but we're not shipping anything, so I'm going to click next. You can then list it also in your groups right here rather than going through and making a separate listing in your groups. I'm not going to list in a group right now, so we're going to click publish. Voila. And the listing is now live, and it shows in your main dashboard for your listings. You have a couple options now on your listing. You have mark as sold, boost your listing, and share your listing. Underneath the mark as sold is 3 dots. The 3 dots pulls up a menu for renew in 7 days, mark as pending, view listing, list in more places, edit your listing, and delete your listing. I'm going to delete this listing. Click delete, and then it gives you a quick survey on why you're deleting your listing. Whether you've sold it on Facebook, sold it elsewhere, no, you haven't sold it, and I'd rather not say. Just for this demo, I'm clicking I'd rather not say, and that listing is deleted. If you have any infractions or any violations, it'll be here in the needs attention. I currently have one because Facebook is known to automatically list items for sale in your post depending on the wording of your regular post. If you make a comment about something being sold or for sale, anything like that, or if they even minimally think that because you say sell, sale, sold, anything like that, their algorithm may automatically make a post for a item to be sold on Marketplace, so be careful with your general Facebook posts as it could cause something like this. Just going to close that out. So I hope that little live demo helps you to make your first listing. It works pretty much the same way for your pages and for your groups as you just seen in that live demo, that it will actually ask you in the process if you want to post to groups, whether it's your own group or groups you're just a member in that allow selling of items. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering of how difficult is it to sell on Facebook and how do you get payments and things like that, right? Well, listing is absolutely simple as you've seen here. Now, when it comes to selling, that can be a little bit more difficult. It all depends on how many groups you have it on, how many pages you have it on, and how many people are actually looking for that kind of item. Turn up some music here. Now, when it comes to the listing, the more eyes you can get onto it, the better. When you're doing your description, make sure you list the item name and model. That way it makes it more searchable because as it said in that little commerce section, that it is seen not only on Facebook, but online in general. So if somebody does a Google search for that particular item, your listing can actually be included in the search results. If they do a search on Facebook, your listing will be included. So make sure when you do your titles as well as your item description that you give as much information as possible. For instance, if I were to sell my microphone for the camera, I would list it as a Rode wireless microphone. And then in the description, I would. All right, sorry about that. Microphone died for some reason. Should have been charged, but hey, tech happens. As we like to say within the Creators Guild, fuck the tech. Stuff happens. Just deal with it. Keep going, right? All right. So I'm sure you're probably wondering about selling and how you get paid for your item. Depending on how you list your item for sale is depending on how you're going to want to collect your payment. If you do, for instance, a local pickup, you can have them pay you cash when they get there to pick up the item. You can also have them PayPal you and make it so that you already have the money before they come and get the item. It's entirely up to you. Now, of course, if you're going to do something that needs to be shipped, this is most likely going to be done through PayPal or Venmo or Cash App or something to that effect, to where you can receive your payment before shipping the item out. Facebook does actually have a pay now system within the platform, but I myself won't use that. There's way too many issues within the Facebook platform with hackers and things like that, so I would avoid that myself particularly, but that's entirely up to you. You can take that risk on your own. Myself, I wouldn't. I would go with something a little bit more secure like PayPal that also has backing to where if there's any kind of issues, it can get handled compared to Facebook. If you're a content creator, whether you're a beginner, advanced, doesn't matter whether you're somebody that does video, writing, podcasting, anything like that. If you want to be a part of an awesome community, highly recommend checking out the Creators Guild hosted by Impartial Geek, aka David Foster. We have a few hundred members there of all levels and experienced in different content creation types, whether they're in the video industry, podcast industry, authors, you name it. We have content creators there of all types. Be awesome to have you there. Check it out. You can find it at creatorsguild.app and it's entirely free. You can also check out the Creators Toolkit, which is created by Impartial Geek as well. That's entirely free for the time being. There is going to be an advanced section later on. So check that out as well at creatortoolkit.com. If you're in the blind, visually impaired, disabled community, or just want to participate in my community for this channel, check us out on Facebook at the Consulting Crew. Be more than happy to have you there. You can ask more questions one-on-one, chat with the community members, give feedback and input on the channel, make requests for videos you'd like to see here on the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.